I'm Ben Peckman. I farm in partnership with my wife Sharon, and we have 2 middle school age kids that help us a lot as well. Slate Ridge Dairy Farm is our farm. We raise all of our heifer calves for replacements, and then we also raise bull calves for steers. And then we also have a cropping operation. We provide feed for our dairy first, but then if there's extra, we have a cash crop operation as well. I'm the 4th generation on this property, and my kids would be the 5th.
Conservation is really important here. If we don't have healthy soils, we're not going to be able to grow healthy crops to feed our animals, to keep our animals healthy. So it's vital to our operation, and keeping moisture in the ground is also vital to that, and the soil health comes with that.
I'm a strict soil health proponent. Growing up, watched my dad no-till from the 70s, but it's more than just no-till, it's cover cropping and just a serious focus on soil health. Our farm name is Slate Ridge Dairy Farm, and that comes from our soil type. It's a thin soil, which is great for water infiltration. It's a major challenge for when we get dry. And so that cover crop on the ground is there to protect the soil and keeps the soil moist longer.
We started here at Slate Ridge with a cover crop contract, and then I worked with Ben on a manure handling project. So we'd put in a manure storage and some waste transfer lines. Since then, we've partnered with Ben on being able to come out here and get samples from his farm to demonstrate to other people what good soil health does, how it produces clean water, and really helps us out to promote soil health and conservation to other farmers in the area.
We're definitely a team here. I couldn't do what I do without her support, and I would hope she could say the same about me.
It works both ways. We both give and take. He's got good ideas. It is a continually learning process. The farm was in good shape when we took it over. We would like to leave it to our kids in better shape than what we took it on.
The one thing that led me in my direction, I've been to some meetings and they referred to the 5 principles of soil health. One of them would be limit soil disturbance. Well, for me that means no-till. Another principle would be keep the ground covered. You can do that with residue after harvest, or you can do that with cover crops, and I do a mix of both. And another principle is keeping a living root in the soil, because we're ultimately feeding the underground soil biology. The 4th one is diversity in crops. And so we do that with all the different cash crops we grow or forage crops we grow, and then I really turn that up with the cover crops. And the final one would be the integration of livestock. I am experimenting with some cover crop grazing right now.
He has a project here with Penn State and NRCS working on grazing livestock. Just seeing how that affects soil health and hopefully improving capacity of his soil to function.
Ultimately, at the end of the day, it has to affect my bottom line positively. That's why we do a lot of the conservation things we do.
There's always challenges, but if you work hard enough, you'll get over them, or if you can't, there's people that can help you. If your heart's in it, keep trying, because you can do it.
It's an honor to be recognized, but I'm going to be quick to say I have lots and lots of friends who are doing the same things I'm doing. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing, because of them. And I know many other farms and the other finalists and all that were very deserving of this too. But it's an honor to be recognized. My son's in 7th grade now, so this story goes back 7 years. But when he was in kindergarten, he had to draw a poster. And he drew a picture of his daddy planting corn. But he colored the field green. And he said, "This is my daddy planting corn in a green field." Well, man, that did my heart wonders, you know. But he picked up that we plant corn green. Normally you plant corn in a brown field, so these kids are sponges.
We live in a beautiful part of the country here in the south central part of Pennsylvania, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. And if we can pass that on to someone else many years down the road, it'll be all worth it.